And right now at 3 o'clock, a chaotic scene unfolding at several Phoenix schools this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Justin Pizzera. Several Phoenix schools are on lockdown right now after reports of a fight and then someone firing a gun on the Central High School campus. Police just gave us an update and said that they have no indication a gun was actually fired. They just got reports of that gunfire. Now, the schools included under this lockdown right now are Central High School, Xavier, Brophy, and the Coding Academy. Our Cliff Castle chopper was over that scene in the area of Central Avenue and Indian School. All four schools are in very close proximity to each other. Central Avenue is closed down in all direction around those schools. Now, here's video from a short time ago. You can see students at Central High School walking out of the campus with their hands up. Police are going room by room right now, floor by floor at Central High School. They are making sure that those rooms are safe, that those students are safe. We do have to point out that everyone is okay. Again, they have no indication that a gun was actually fired. Families are being told to go to Indian Steel Park to reunite with their students. That is south of the school on Glen Rosa Avenue. ABC 15 anchor Nick Saletti, he is in one of those neighborhoods around the school. Nick, you have been talking to police, to students, to parents. What's the latest from the scene there?
Yeah, Justin, I'm just 2 blocks away from Central High School right now. And the last update we got from police is that they are still going classroom to classroom at Central High School to escort those students out safely. And as you mentioned, bring them to Steel Indian School Park. That is the area where they can reunite them with parents. Now, I also asked them about the reports that there were shots fired inside the school. That's what we've been hearing from students, and police tell us they also heard the same thing from students. But as of right now, they say they have not been able to find any evidence that there was a gun or that shots were fired in this case. I can confirm, though, 4 people have minor injuries. We know that 1 girl has an injured hand. 3 other people were overcome by the heat. It is a very hot day out, so separate from this search, we know that those 4 people were injured. Thankfully, just minor injuries, but we can't stress enough just how hot it is out here with the students, as you mentioned, going outside, and the parents. I want to show you what's happening over here. You can see this area is still taped off. A number of police units are also on scene. As we mentioned, they're going to each classroom in Central to try to see how many students are inside. I pressed police on how many. They didn't have an exact number. They also weren't able to give me an exact timetable of how long this is going to take. I can tell you, though, Xavier, Brophy, and the Coding Academy are also still under those lockdown orders right now, still working to figure out exactly when those schools and those lockdown orders are going to be lifted. As police are out here, they said they will update us momentarily, so we're going to stay on scene, and as soon as we get those updates from police, we'll pass them along to you.
In just the last few seconds, our producer just told me that they actually did just lift the lockdown at Central High School. So that is good news there. Of course, now they've got to go to Brophy, Xavier, all of those other schools. You've been talking to the parents out there. I just wanted to get kind of their thoughts. There's been so much concern about if police are doing enough. We had Uvalde, Texas. We just had that incident at an elementary school in El Mirage where parents were trying to get into the school. They were being tased. Did you get that sense of panic from these parents that you were talking with?
Yeah, Justin, I did. I spoke to one mom maybe about 30 minutes ago. She had since reunited with her daughter, but even after that fact, she was still extremely emotional. She was crying in her interview. She said that she told her daughter to hide and make sure that she was in a safe place. But even though she knew she was okay, very, very shaken up, as was her daughter. You're going to hear from another student in our next half hour who told me she really thought today might be her last day. She thought that she might not make it home to school, even not knowing the details of what happened or didn't happen as we worked to figure them out as well, along with police. She still was worried that she might not make it home to her family. Unfortunately, you mentioned Uvalde. So many of these students are now just becoming accustomed to incidents like this. Fortunately, what it's seeming right now, this one ended much more peacefully than what was initially reported. But I can't stress enough, police themselves are still working to confirm exactly what happened. And I think the unknown, too, that's also what is very unnerving to both these students and also these parents, Justin.
Yeah, I know the police said that now they're going to have to go back through Central High School with detectives and go through yet again after that initial search. Again, those parents are being told to meet their students at Indian Steel Park at Central Avenue. That is by Glen Rosa in that area. Thank you, Nick, for that reporting again.